Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday Night Rotor Talk Live, Season 2, Episode 21. 22, I'm sorry. How is everyone doing this evening? First of all, I want to let you know, Idaho Quadcopter Marcus, welcome to the house. Marcus is in the house, folks. We have everybody we need. No, I'm just kidding. Sunday afternoon, YouTube had issues. Gmail had issues. Floyd Motes, welcome. Phantom Hodges Drone, welcome. Steve Carpenter, welcome. Gmail had issues, and in turn, YouTube had issues on Sunday afternoon. Port Clinton Duck, welcome. And so, in turn, what happened was it affected YouTube. It affected the chat first in YouTube. And then you probably saw that my live stream had been sitting out there for a grand total of about 12 to 14 hours. Well, somewhere in the wee hours of Sunday night, it actually got put out there. So it is out there for you to watch. I want to thank my incredible guest, Shaun Matthews from Drone Seekers, Ron Brown, and Marcus Crawford from Idaho Quadcopters and ZinoNation, okay? Incredible. It was an incredible time. If you get a chance, please go back and watch it if you haven't. Shaun is a very interesting man. Marcus got hooked up with him. And you want to watch, and I dropped a link in the Sunday afternoon Rotor Talk Live, so you can go check out ZinoNation, talk to Shaun in depth on Friday afternoon. It was at 4 p.m. Eastern. It was, and that's a convenient time, obviously. Shaun lives over in, he's a British expatriate who lives over in Spain. So you have to know there's at least a 6+ hour time difference. So, it was still an okay time for him to talk. The Drone Master, welcome. Lauren Donner, welcome. Kyle Knox, welcome. Brent Nunley, welcome. Kazim Nazar, welcome. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. We got a lot to talk about here. I just posted now. I did what I call a dual posting here. Hang on a sec. As many of you know, I have a BillTheDroneReviewer channel. So what I did was I did my first vlog, and the vlog was filmed entirely with the DJI Osmo Action. So you guys are welcome to check that out. It's about 20 minutes. And it's so exciting, folks. It details and chronicles our shopping trip to, drum roll please, Sam's Club, and further drum roll over to Publix. So you got to go with us and see what we do on Saturday. It is actually, there is some great humor to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And what I'm doing right now is I'm putting together a clip for BillTheDroneReviewer, and it's going to be I'm going to call out and label like rock steady. I'm doing a sound test, light to dark test, that type of thing. And that's going to be coming out tomorrow. That should be coming out tomorrow for you guys. But if you want to watch this vlog, enjoy it. It's mostly fun, and I wanted to keep it lighthearted, but I want you guys to enjoy it. There's a lot of banter back and forth between Valerie and I, so you guys absolutely, totally will look forward to it. Trust me, it's a good one. And then the other one, like I said, I'm going to be having the Osmo Action actual video, and then the review, and that's should be coming out tomorrow. I'm working on that right now. So Thomas O'Sullivan's in the house. Welcome. Mike Roach is in the house. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. And I have to say, and I'll put a little spoiler alert here, okay? DumbTube, welcome. Thanks for joining tonight. A little spoiler alert, okay? I'm enjoying the Osmo Action, okay? I won't give away the house here, but I don't think I will. I'm having a blast with it. One of the things that I can tell you right away about the Osmo Action, and I've mentioned this in talking to some of my friends, is the battery life. The battery at shooting 4K 30, I get about 52 minutes with it, 50 to 52 minutes with it. Maybe 1080p might be a little bit better, might be closer to an hour, but I want to let you know that. So I'm anxious for DJI to release being able to buy additional batteries. Additional batteries are only $19 a piece, so I'm looking forward to that. Whizbang 99's in the house. Welcome. Thanks for joining this afternoon. Bill Hood, welcome from Fort Worth. Okay, how did you guys like the Golden Egg video? Okay, Valerie and I had such a blast doing that. And first of all, I have to thank Mr. Idaho Quadcopters, Marcus Crawford, for sending that to me, who in turn got it from Mr. Ron Brown, who in turn got it from Mr. True Drone Reviews, Brian Singleton. And I got, hey, FSU Grad 03, welcome. Mason Kaiser, welcome. David Ma, welcome. Had a blast with it. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Eric Burton, welcome. Just had a total blast with that. Okay. Now it has what's called the wand controller. All right. They call it the magic wand. Don't go there. Okay. But that's what it's called. And I had it on a JJRC H47. That was the drone that I gave away last year. And wand controllers are very interesting. Okay. They have a tendency to have a mind of their own. Okay. So, it's been, Thomas, it was 95 here in Florida where I live, and then 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and then torrential rain all the way home, dropped down 20 degrees. It was like 75 tonight. Beautiful, but it's going to go back up to 95 tomorrow. So go figure that. So, okay. Getting that out of the way. Had a blast. Valerie's idea. I did slow motion of the quad of the egg trying to fly out of the pot, and then had another one where Valerie just takes the lid off and it flies out of there. Now, flying out of there was a trick. We had to mount a couple of little small boxes in there for it to do it, because as it was trying to spin, the air pressure, there wasn't. It needed more air pressure inside there. The physics inside the pot weren't letting it do it, so we mounted it up on a couple of little cardboard boxes, and it worked getting it out there. But had a blast with it, and I have to tell you guys, it is not easy to fly. And I'm sure Marcus will attest to that. I am sure Ron Brown will attest to that. And I know Brian Singleton will attest to that. That is not an easy drone to fly. Battery life, 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes. That's it. Battery life is 5 minutes on that. So definitely check it out. It's fun. It's the kind of drone you want to be in a big, wide, open space to do this in. Okay. I probably should have taken it to the soccer field behind the church, but I'd have been doing the walk of shame like Ron Brown. Well, I did plenty of my walks of shame trying to pick that up. Art is in the house. Welcome, Art. We all made walk of shame with a golden egg. We sure did, Marcus. Oh my gosh. That's just, what else can you say with that? But watch that video. Enjoy it. We had a blast. I had a blast doing the video. Valerie had a lot of the ideas, helped me put it together. It was a lot of fun. It was just absolutely a lot of fun. So when you get a chance, watch that. Well, the first thing that I wanted to talk about tonight, now going on in Baltimore, Maryland, is it's called the I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here with you guys. They're having a symposium in Baltimore, FAA UAS Symposium. And let's go ahead and get that so you guys can see this. Okay. Now it's called FAA UAS Symposium, presented by the FAA and AUVSI. It's June 3rd to 5th at the Baltimore Convention Center. Safety remains paramount while innovation continues to soar. The FAA is getting down to business while keeping safety the priority. Join 1,000 plus attendees from all sectors as we get down to business to address the safety issues facing the UAS industry today. Last year I did a comprehensive series on this out on BillTheDroneReviewer, and it was very interesting. I mean, you can really take a deep dive into this and get an awful lot of information for this. So what I'll do is I'll provide a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and check this out afterwards. So I just want to make you guys aware of that and let you know that this is currently going on right now. Now, one of the other things, and I also wanted to get back to the Osmo Action here, that people have been talking, there's been a couple of things that people have talked about with the Osmo Action, is the condensation that forms inside the front screen. Okay. Some have said it's because of acclimating from one environment to the next. And some have said, send it right back to DJI. Here's my take on that. Drone Master, welcome. I just saw you join. Thank you for showing up tonight. If there's condensation inside there, contact DJI support right away. don't hesitate. You know, my thinking is it's a sealed unit. There shouldn't be moisture inside there. Okay. It's meant to be in harsh environments, in water, and so many meters. Okay. It's meant to that. So you definitely want to do that. And the other thing that I can say, and I'm not going to spoil too much of my video, but I could not be more impressed with the sound with the microphone that's already on the Osmo Action right now. Now, it picks up my voice well. It also it did pretty well with Valerie too. And I'll let you guys watch the clip that I'm going to post tomorrow on my review, the video review of it. So I wanted to let you know that. So there's a couple things about the Osmo Action. Okay. All right. DJI is coming up with a summer sale. So what's this summer sale all about? Well, it's very interesting, the information that they put out about this. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. It's going to be on the Mavic 2 Zoom, Mavic Air, Ronin S, and more. Now, it's going to save up to 20%. Now, this starts on June 7th at minute after midnight and will run until June 16th. 23:59, that's Pacific Daylight Time. Customers can take advantage of the $120 discount on the Mavic Air or Mavic Air Fly More combo, and advanced pilots can save $100 on the Mavic 2 Zoom and Mavic 2 Zoom Plus. Okay, the summer sale, the Mavic Air, the original price is $799. With the promotional price, it will be for $679. The Mavic Air Fly More combo original price is $999. The promotional price is $879. Now, DJI goggles RE Racing Edition are also on sale. That's $100 off. They're originally $549. They'll be $449. Osmo Mobile 2, originally $139, will be $109. That's $30 off. Ronin S, normally $749, will be on sale for $599. The Ronin S Essential Kit, $499, will be on sale for $449. The Mavic 2 Zoom, normally $1249, will be on sale for $1149. The Mavic 2 Zoom Plus, $1649, will be on sale for $1549. The Tello will be original $99, will be on sale for $89. The Tello Boost Combo for $149 will be on sale for $129. Now, again, this is starting on June the 7th, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll make sure that we're going to post all that information out there so you guys can have that available. You know, one of the things that I want to throw out here, and this is just pure speculation and pure conjecture, and I want to see some responses from you guys about all of this, okay? Let me also go over a few things. As you know, DJI does not publish sales figures. You can't find sales figures anywhere, all right? But as a bellwether, one of the things, thank you, Steve Carpenter, for posting about Spinup. I was going to be talking about that before we close out tonight, but thank you for that. Do register for Spinup and do get out the Spinup if you can be able to afford that this year. And we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. Okay, I have three very large groups that I admin on Facebook, okay? The largest group is the Mavic 2 and Pro and Zoom group, and they're almost at 2,700 right now. The second largest group that I have is the DJI Spark group, and they're right under 2,700. They're 2,600 people. And the third largest group that I have is the Mavic Air group, and they're right around 1,400 people. Now, I think it would be safe to say a lot of people had a lot of high expectations for the Mavic Air, and I think it disappointed in some areas. You know, notwithstanding the noise factor and the props and everything, which is a common occurrence. You know, battery life is definitely number one. Oh, Whizbang 99, you already got him. Good deal. Battery life. That's a real concern with the Mavic Air. The agility, and I know Billy Kyle demonstrated this real well in sport mode. How it would go down, and you know, you had to mess around with your gimbal to get good shots on that. I know he recently did one on the Mavic Air. Please definitely go check that out. You know, there was that issue. There was a maneuverability issue too as well with the Mavic Air. Now, I didn't notice this in my flying. This is what I've seen hence and post with this. All right. Now, it does come with a lot of great features. And that 4K camera on there and the gimbal is good. It's not great, but it's good. And it's in a compact form. It's easy to travel. Those are the big pluses with that. Okay. Now we have seen, we talked a little bit about the minuses regarding that. And I think, quite frankly, I think DJI was probably pretty disappointed in sales with the Mavic Air, and understandably so. They probably expected, and we all did at launch, that the Mavic Air was going to fall right underneath the Mavic Pro in terms of sales. It was just going to go through the roof. It never materialized, okay? And I think part of the problem was they packed it with features, but because they packed it with features, it had a high price point. We saw the price points. I just went over what the normal price point is. For a Fly More combo for the Mavic Air, it's $1,000. And what if you spend another $150, $200, you can get a Mavic Pro at the time. Okay. So, there was quite a bit, in terms of the pricing on this too. And also too, the pricing of the Spark. Pricing on the Spark, $499, and then, the Fly More was I think $799 originally, with everything. And I ended up getting the Fly More. That pricing was more customer friendly. Let me use that word here. Okay. So Dr. One, welcome. Thank you for joining tonight. Tim Kemp, welcome. Thank you guys for showing up. So all in all, what I'm saying is, there was some disappointment with the Mavic 2 sales, and you could see DJI doesn't offer $120 off on a drone just because. All right. They're wanting to clear out inventory, and they're wanting to clear out inventory rapidly. When they have a sale, when they offer you $120 off of something, okay, there's a reason behind that. All right. Now, let's go back a couple of weeks ago. I put out a video about the DJI Spark 2, and it was Hey Kestelou and Drone DJ, who's highly respected in the drone community, put out an article about that, and I'm in wholehearted agreement that they'll be coming out with a Spark 2 in July, it looks like. Okay. King Tut, welcome. I just saw you in there. Thank you for joining tonight. So we have that, all right, as far as that's concerned. All right. We have, people have gravitated more toward the Spark than they have towards the Mavic Air. And, this is evident because DJI is coming out with a second version of the Spark. Here's my working theory, and this is just the theory. This is just pure speculation on my part. There's been no insider information on this. There's been no, I haven't received anything via a crystal ball on this. No emails from somebody who's posted stuff to Frank Wang. No, this is all me here. Okay. And this is based upon everything that's been transpired, everything that I just previously talked about. All right. Take all that into account when I say this. All right. I believe that the Mavic Air as we know it, okay, is discontinued. It's going to be gone. You're not going to see the name Mavic Air anymore. What you are going to see, you're going to see a Spark, all right, a Spark 2, like Hay had talked about, with the 2 minutes increased battery time, the 4K camera, just some, maybe some new ESCs, it's not going to have OcuSync on it, all right? But what else you're going to see? You're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, and that's going to replace the Mavic Air. Again, you're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, and that's going to replace the Mavic Air. And it's going to be based upon the chassis and everything that the Mavic Air is, all right? And I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to beef it up. I think you're going to see quieter ESCs on it. You're going to see quieter props on it. You're going to see an increased runtime on it. You're also going to see a better gimbal camera assembly on it. You're not going to have that pitch when you go in a sport mode that you saw before. And I think this is huge. This is just absolutely huge here. I think the chassis is big enough to be able to fit OcuSync 2.0. That's my working theory here. This is what I believe is going to happen as far as the Mavic Air is concerned. I think it's going to be discontinued, and I think what we're going to see here with this is we're going to see a Spark 2, as Haig had talked about, and we're going to see a Spark 2 Pro, which in essence is going to be the Mavic Air. It's going to look like the Mavic Air, but it's going to be a Spark Pro is what it's going to be. Okay, that's my working theory number one here. All right. Wonder if Bill is right. Does it make sense on a business level? King Tide, that's a good point. I think it does. And I think the reason it makes sense on a business level is, like I said, Mavic Air sales had not been made what DJI had expected. They were disappointing. All right. When a product, they have a certain goal that they wanted to reach with that. And what they really wanted was they wanted those sales to be right up there with the Mavic Pro and now the Mavic 2 Pro, and they weren't. They were lower. In fact, like I said, and the reason that I'm surmising that is, I just saw the Mavic 2 group just sprung to the head. The Spark group is in the middle, okay, in about 1,000 behind in terms of membership is the Mavic Air group. That group's not growing. All right, it's growing, but I'll get maybe 2 or 3 a week with that, or I'll get 2 to 3 a day with the Spark group. Well, I'll get 5 to 10 a day with the Mavic 2 group. All right. Now let's conjecture some more here. All right. Mavic 2 Zoom is on sale. They're offering $100 off, and you saw the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic 2 Zoom Plus, $100 off on that. All right. Again, this is a working theory from Bill. I didn't get an email from anybody. I didn't get any kind of inside information on this. This is a working theory based on my experience and what I believe is really happening here. All right. Now, as you're all aware, let's go back a year ago. Let's go back to July 1st. Parrot announced its Anafi on July 1st. Shortly after that, DJI said, or I don't know the exact timing, DJI said, time out. We're not going to have our event on July 16th. We're delaying the event. All right. It's been highly rumored and speculated that DJI was just coming out with a one camera on the Mavic 2 Pro. All right. That's been widely speculated what had happened. And that DJI went to the drawing board real quick, came up with a zoom camera, and was able to get that out by August the 23rd. So hence the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic 2 Pro. All right. In order to compete with the Anafi. And we all know, unfortunately, at the time, the Anafi, and I've talked about this in my Anafi video, that kind of fell by the wayside as terms of what people are interested in. All right. Eric, you read my mind here. Okay. The Mavic 2 Zoom will be no more. It will be gone. It will be discontinued. What you will have is coming out the next iteration of the Mavic 2, you'll have your Mavic 2 Zoom/Pro. Your Zoom/Pro will be an all-in-one camera and feature the zoom capabilities of the Zoom and all the capabilities of the Pro and the Pro. The Mavic 2 line is breaking sales records for DJI. Okay, I can tell you that right now. With the number of people that I get on a daily basis asking to join my Mavic 2 group, it's off the charts. My Mavic 2 videos that I put out on the channel, those are my highest watch videos out of all the ones. Okay, even my rumor videos, even the Mavic 2 videos. That's why I just did a video. Okay, I had so many questions on about internal storage. How do I switch internal storage? How do I format the SD card? That's why I did that video. Okay, it's only like 800, 900 views right now, but that's going to grow because people are buying Mavic 2s left and right now. And to know how to work internal storage is huge because if you don't have your SD card with you, boom, you're automatically, have internal storage to be able to use it. You need to know how to access that. And I did another video last year on how to access internal storage that did real well. So I think this is what we're going to see here. The Mavic 2 Zoom will cease to exist. What point in time this happens, I don't know. Is this going to be, are we going to see 3 drones announced in July? I don't think so. I think July we're going to see the Spark announcement, the Spark 2 and the Spark 2 Pro. And I think it's probably going to be towards the latter end of the year, maybe October, November, closer to the Christmas holiday season, that we'll see the Mavic 2 all-in-one. All right. And I also believe too that this will happen. Now, DJI said it at launch last year, and if you guys remember this, all right, they said for a small fee, or for a fee, excuse me, they said for a fee, you'll be able to swap out your camera with the other camera. Like if you wanted to go from the Zoom to the Pro or the Pro to the Zoom, you send it back to DJI, give them a small fee and be able to do it. And you've seen the videos out there. People have done that, and it's not hard. It's something that's actually fairly easy to do this. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Do you think that the Mavic Air will be going away and that we'll see a Spark 2 Pro that will replace it? Do you think that we will see the Mavic 2 Zoom go away and we'll see a Mavic 2 Zoom /Pro? You know, in the chat, drop your thoughts in the chat. Also drop your thoughts in the comments after the video post later. I'm real interested to find out, to see what you guys think about this, because, you know, again, you know, I'm not pulling this out of thin air. Okay. I'm not, you know, getting a piece of paper and just scribbling some notes down and saying, you know what, that's going to be great for views, let's go with this. No, what I'm doing is I'm basing this, a lot of this is based upon, I know, you know, it's not, you're talking to, I minored in statistics and data analysis in college, all right? You're talking to somebody who's a stats nut. I know my stats backwards and forwards, left and right, all right? This is something that is logical. It makes sense. I'm basing it also upon, you know, I'm using for a lot of my, you know, basis here, you know, in terms of sales, what I'm basing that on is what I see in my groups. All right. That's the only thing that I can go by, because DJI doesn't release sales numbers, but you have to know that they've been very disappointed with the Mavic Air. All right. Especially to offer it at $120 off. The Mavic 2 Zoom, okay, I don't think it's sold as well as the Mavic 2 Pro, because almost all the questions I get, the owners say that they have a Mavic 2 Pro, but they don't want to lose the capabilities of the Zoom. So you're going to have an all-in-one camera that's going to have the capabilities of the Mavic 2 Pro, and it's also going to have the Mavic 2 Zoom. And when that comes out, I think that's going to come out fourth quarter. I don't think that's coming out summer. I think that's coming out fourth quarter. They're coming up on the 1-year anniversary, August 23rd of the Mavic 2. So I don't see that happening till then. However, the Spark is going to happen next month. So let me know for sure. If you don't drop it in the chat, please drop it in the comments. I'm very interested to know what your guys' thoughts are on all this. Okay. That's my soapbox for tonight. I'm on my soapbox. All right. Got some things coming up. Let's talk about Spinup here, okay? Spinup is October 19th. Forget the name and time. It's right where it's right by where Kelly lives. It's going to be at the same place, the minor league ballpark. Everybody who went last year had a fantastic time. Steve Carpenter went. Ask Steve Carpenter what he thought of going to Spinup last year. You know, if you ask Billy Kyle, ask Ken Dono, Original Dobo, ask Ken Herron, if you guys ever have a chance to chat with any of these guys, okay, they'll tell you it was a fantastic event. The Everyday Dad, Gary, he was there. You know, Droner was there. Trying to remember who else. Ed Ricker was there. You know, lots of people were there. Rick Smith from Drone Valley was there. I was not able to go because of, you know, we're trying to save up for, you know, grandbaby and whatnot. This year it's going to actually be, you know, we're going to be in a much better position financially. Grandbaby, by the way, grandbaby is, today is what? Today is June the 4th. 25 days is my daughter's due date. So we got a little over 3 weeks, and we're crossing fingers, we're crossing our toes, we're crossing our legs. We want a healthy baby. We want my daughter to be healthy. That's all we want. That's my Christmas present for the rest of my life. No, just kidding. But you know what I'm saying. For those of you who are grandparents, it's pretty good. So with Spinup, it's October 19th. You do check out the link. I know Steve posted it. And ask Steve about it if you can. I am sure Steve will be able to give you some absolutely, thank you, Marcus Crawford. I appreciate that. Steve will be able to give you some heads up, rock solid advice about going whether or not you should go to Spinup 2019. So I wanted to get that on the books right there. So everybody knows that. All right. The other thing, I have some exciting news as far as guests are concerned. All right. Waiting to get 100% confirmation on this, but it won't be on a Tuesday night. I believe it will be on a Saturday. I'll be getting Sally French back, okay? Sally was the very first person I ever had on a Rotor Talk Live. Absolutely fantastic. She bore with me as I had really bad bronchitis that night, and I told her no bronchitis this time, all right? So she's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. She has a super tight schedule. Training, traveling, you name it. So we're trying to get her lined up. It's going to be on a Saturday afternoon here in June. Next month, okay, Kelly Shores. You don't want to miss Kelly being on the show, okay? Kelly is one of the best people to have on the show, bar none. He is just he's an incredible person. I consider him not only a colleague and a partner in these drone reviews, but he's a great friend. He's a great mentor, giving me some rock solid advice. I know he's on vacation right now, probably not watching. Hope you're having a great time, Kelly. I know you're over in Germany and Switzerland. Have a blast over there. Have fun. Be safe. Hope your family's having a great time. And we're very much looking forward to having you here on Bill the Drone Reviewer coming up in July. I do know those two. I'm working on some others right now. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers and toes. And we're going to get some other people in here for you guys to listen to. Also wanted to let you know, too, for those of you that are looking for a Parrot and Nafi, okay, my good friend Marcus Crawford told me $445 for refurbished Nafi out on Amazon. You need to check it out. If you're looking for an Nafi, that's the deal. And I highly encourage you, and I'm going to drop a link in it. Last night's ZinoNation, Marcus and Ron talked to Billy Kyle. Anytime, I'm going to try to get Billy on. Billy is just absolutely fantastic as well. Billy is so, he's 21, 22 years old, but he acts so mature. And I just love having Billy on. He's just an unbelievable fountain of information. Great experience with drones. He's also funny too. I mean, he's personally, I like him a ton. And, I've met him several times. He's wonderful to be around. He's great. It's great to talk to. I've talked to him by phone several times, text him occasionally. Absolutely great person. And I really want to try to get him on. And I'm also going to be trying to get on, if you're watching tonight, Original Dobo. Ken, I definitely want to get you on. Maybe you and Billy at the same time. Wouldn't that be great? Okay. I don't want you guys fighting with each other over stuff though. So, but no, I'm just kidding. I would love to have both of you on at the same time. I'd love to have both of you on individually. So you have open invitations. Anytime you want to come on, you are more than welcome. Sunday afternoon Rotor Talk Live will happen at least once a month, if not twice a month. Okay. Billy just loves to talk about drones. You are absolutely right, Marcus. He really does. So, we'll get Billy and Ken on here for sure. I don't know, to get maybe both together and then maybe both individually. Who knows? Whatever their schedules are, I'm open to it. I'd love to have them on because, and Ken is one of the best out there. And I have to tell you this, Billy does fantastic. His tutorials are off the charts. Okay. His one that he did on the Mavic Pro, I flipped between that one and the one that Ed Ricker did when I got my Mavic Pro. I learned everything I needed to know from watching Billy and watching Ed Ricker's videos. That's all I needed to know, okay? Ken is one of the most honest reviewers on YouTube. And I mean, I'm talking all of YouTube, okay? When he tells you something, That's the way it is, all right? He's not going to pull any punches. Whether or not he's gotten that product and for just doing the review on it, he will let you know on it. He will definitely he will shoot you straight, okay? And that's one of my favorite things about Ken. The other thing is, and I have to say this, his cinematic videos are a sight to behold. You need to watch him, okay? And he's super busy right now too, all right? He's got his regular job, plus he's filming for houses. He's doing drone filming. He's filming interior wise, and he did a video on that. You need to check that out and see what the life is like for a videographer, if that's what you want to call it. It's really rough, but he does a great job with that. And he is fantastic with the cinema stuff. So definitely check some of those videos out. So just make sure your kids are not in the room. Language, okay. Mars FPV drones. Oh, okay. Did I stumble on the Ken and Billy fan channel? Yes, you did, Lon. You should have been here sooner. Absolutely, positively. Okay. Jet Martin, DJI needs a mid-range prosumer drone, something between the Spark and the Mavic Pro. Don't care what you call it, Spark Pro and Mavic Air. Well, I think that's what they're going to be coming out with. I think they're going to call it the Spark Pro. It's going to replace the Mavic Air. So a couple of things. Don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section about my thoughts about the Mavic Air being replaced by a Spark 2 Pro, and also the Mavic 2 Zoom being replaced by a Mavic 2 Zoom /Pro. Let me know in the comments section, okay, after the video post. I would really appreciate that, okay? Don't forget about Spinup. Definitely check there's links in the description. Steve Carpenter put them in there. I know he did. Definitely want to check that out. Get on board with that. The sooner the better. It's going to close at 200, and I think we'll definitely be seeing 200 people there this year. So, and there were tons of people, non-drone reviewer people out there. So I'm looking forward to going. I'm going to make sure with everything I can to get out there. I know, I'll be part. You'll see me hanging around with ZinoNation, okay? Ron Brown and Marcus Crawford. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So that's all I have for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Philly Drone Life, welcome. Glad you showed up tonight. Yeah, I hope you're there too, Michael. I hope you're able to go. I think that would be fantastic. We would love to see you there. Okay. Want everybody to enjoy the rest of their evening. Also want to remember, I have my DJI Osmo Action first vlog video. It's on BillTheDroneReviewer, but I've posted it out on all the pages. Please go check it out. You'll get some good laughs, okay? The banter between Valor and I is stellar. I mean, it's grade A, #1. You don't want to miss that. Tomorrow, my finally going to be coming out with my DJI Osmo Action video review. So you do want to check that out. It's going to be great, okay? Guys, hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. And remember, it's a great day to fly. Take care.